Hi guys, I'm Hunter Morgan, Director of Training at dotloop. We're here today in our Cincinnati headquarters to talk to you about the Ultimate Listing Presentation. So why does the presentation matter? Well, first of all, this is your likely one chance to let these sellers know that their home is in the most capable hands with you. And after all, if you don't close the deal, you're not going to get the commission. Now let's move on to a few quick tips that will help you win the listing. The first tip is to focus on the home and the sellers and not yourself. The sellers don't want to hear you talking about how many deals you've done or how many homes like theirs that you've sold. They would rather hear that their home is unique and that it will appeal to specific buyers. For example, instead of saying, I will do the very best to sell your house, say something like, with the information that you've given me today, I have a better understanding of what you're looking for in an agent, and I know that working together, we can meet the best possible outcome. Another thing to consider when talking to your clients is to keep it simple. They may not understand all the acronyms that you work with on a day-to-day basis. So when you say PITI and you're talking about principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, or when you say FSBO and you're talking about for sale by owner, they may not know that. So keep it simple and spell it out for them. Now, when you're using images in your listing presentation, make sure that they're clear and that they're not pixelated. And you also want to have one clear picture with a little bit of text. We don't want to sit there and read paragraphs with our client. We want to keep the points crisp and concise. Now, have you thought about what you're doing before you get to the seller's house for that listing presentation? Have you thought about your equipment and your setup? How are you presenting? Are you using your computer? Do you have printouts? Let's talk about the computer for just a second. If you plan on showing your client anything on the web, whether that be comparables on the MLS or the Zestimate on Zillow or anything else, are you sure that you're going to be able to connect to the internet at the client's house? One way to ensure that you're ready to go is to have all the websites pulled up, your listing presentation pulled up, and your own Wi-Fi signal. You can do this with a Jetpack or a MiFi, or you might even use the hotspot on your phone. But having this turned on before you walk in means that you can pull out your equipment. Again, you have your websites pulled up and ready to go, and you can jump right into it. Now, once you've started your listing presentation, a great way to establish rapport with these sellers and to make sure you're not the only one talking the whole time is to ask good questions and listen effectively. Okay, take notes while you're listening. Ask questions like, what do you like most about this neighborhood? Why do you want to move? Okay, also ask questions about what they're looking for out of an agent. And by writing these questions down, you can circle back at the end and make sure that you're hitting all of their needs. This is a standard selling technique along with assumptive selling. Another thing you can do is to create your transaction before you get there. Start filling out some of your paperwork. And if you feel like the interview is going well, turn on or turn to your paperwork or your transaction management software. Show them what you've created, that you're already prepared to go, and ask them if they'd like to start the paperwork. You've got it pre-filled. All you have to do is type in a few more key pieces of information. You're going for the assumptive close. Thanks again, guys, for watching this week's episode of The Inside Loop. Make sure to click the blog post below to find a downloadable template of our listing presentation and to learn more great ultimate listing presentation tips. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a great day and happy looping.